Grand Rising family. I just had a quick message for y'all. When God is showing you the people that's not meant to be there in your life, the people that their season is over in your life, just trust Him. Trust and know that God has a plan and you have a purpose. Know that this purpose does not include these people. Know that God is taking you to new lights and new levels and new heights for a reason. See, everybody can't go where God is taking you. So a lot of times He removes certain people, certain things, certain places out of your life to elevate you. But before elevation, He has to remove these people. He has to cancel things. He has to remove things out your life. Because if He was to take these people with you, they will only mess up the blessings. They will only block them. They will only delay them. And a lot of times we think, because our hearts are so big, like, God, why would you remove these people? Why would you do that? I'm lonely. God separates you for a reason. He put you in a season of separation to be lonely for a reason, because He wants to reveal to you who the people are, who's meant to be there and who's not meant to there. And as long as you keep going against God and what He's telling you to do, it's not going to be a peaceful road. You know, and I'm telling y'all that too, family, because I battle the same things. Like, my heart is so big to where I always try to see the good in people. I always try to keep going and be like, well, at least they have this good characteristic about them, or at least they do this, or at least they like it. But God says, as long as you're being disobedient and you're not cutting these people off, you're only blocking your blessings. You're only delaying what it is that God has for you, because a lot of these people are the ones that's doing the spiritual warfare things, the witchcraft, the evil things, praying on your downfall, speaking against you. A lot of these people are doing things to block your blessings, and they don't have your best, what is that word, family? Because my words are getting tied up this morning, but they don't have your best interest. They don't have your back. These are not the people that God has for you. And a lot of times we may think that these people are for us, or that God sent these people. But if God keep giving you signs and keep showing you things, believe Him. Trust that God, the reason why God is removing certain people from your life, because He's bringing in even better. And God never removes one thing and not give you better, because He knows exactly how your heart is. If you're meant to be married in a certain season, you will be married in that season, but God has to remove some people. And I know you may not understand as to why these people have to go. And trust me, I know how you feel, because I go through that same thing. I may not understand why I had to do certain things, or why certain people had to go, or why I can't be in a season of where I want to be. A lot of times, even though our plans don't work out and what God has for us, not what God has for us, it's what we have for us. Because a lot of times we ask God for things and we get mad when things don't work out in our favor, but it's not what God has for us. That's what I meant to say. And that's only because God has something better for you. If God removed one thing, that's because He's about to give you better. He's about to elevate you. He's about to give you your promise, everything you've been praying on. But first, He got to remove the things that ain't for you. New levels. Do you hear me? God's taking you to a new level, but you got to remove the things that He's been telling you to remove. And until you do that, you're going to keep going through that same thing. You're going to keep having to learn that lesson until you listen and understand what God has for you is for you. And everybody can't go where He's taking you. But I love y'all, family. Stay positive. Stay blessed.